I love meeting amazing people. And this is one of them. She is a content creator, entrepreneur, stand-up comedian. Listen, and you may have seen some of her videos, her relatable but hilarious videos on both TikTok and Instagram. That's how I found her Instagram. And she prides herself on being 40, fine, and funny. Welcome, Miss Gina G. How are you?
Now the 40 part, I ain't trying to really pride myself, but I guess.
But listen, but you can though. Because you giving us that a little younger than you. You're giving us a run for our money, okay?
You know what I'm saying?
I said, hold on, wait a minute. I got to get myself together.
Hey, but I'm telling you, y'all running faster than me though, okay? Because these knees ain't quite like they used to be. So even though I'm catching up, but y'all running real fast. Y'all.
One thing I love about this being inside, or probably the only thing I really love about being in this pandemic and being inside, is the fact that I have been able to discover some amazing talents, such as yourself. I'm not even on TikTok. I found you on Instagram by a hashtag, and I was like, who is this woman? The first video I think I saw was the Forever 21 video.
I was in there so mad. Do you hear me? I was in there like, why am I even in here? What earrings? What earrings? Immediately. Take me to the glory.
And that's one of my favorite places. I was like, you know what? Less and less, the older I get, less and less. I'm over at Forever 21. But even though I just found you, right? I know that you have not, you're not an overnight success. You've been doing this for quite some time. I saw some of your comedic stand-up sets back 2012.
Yes, 2012. Actually, I first got on stage in 2009. Okay. Wow. I was a waitress at the J Spot Comedy Club with J. Anthony Brown. He's a, watch out there now. I don't know.
Yeah.
He a little OG with Steve Harvey. But he had a comedy club in LA, and I used to wait tables there. And it was one night, it was real slow, and they were like, we're gonna bring the staff up here. And I was like, I wanted to be Beyonce / Keisha Cole. Like I had other dreams. I was out here about to be a R&B somebody. And I went up there and I just impersonated like some comedians that used to come all the time. And the host, Angel Gang, and she was like, I'm gonna tell Jay that you're funny. And I was like, girl, Jay ain't gonna do nothing. This man want his drinks served cold, chicken hot. So one night, girl, I was serving drinks, apple martinis. I will never forget. And J. Anthony Brown was like, oh, I heard I got a waitress in here that thinks she's funny or whatever. So I'm like holding this tray, girl, trying to drop these martinis. And I'm like, please do not call me up there. And he called me up there. And so from that moment, I've been kind of dibble-dabbling with it. But I really, really took it serious about maybe 5-6 years ago, maybe about 2015. I really was like, okay, Gina, you can do this. Like,
you can do it.
You can do this. So take it serious.
Yeah. I love that. So you said, how you end up wanting to be like the next, R&B singer to a comedian? Like, what was your inspiration for going in that lane? Was it just him calling you on the spot, or was it always something that was kind of deep down, but you just didn't know if that's what you really wanted to do?
Yeah, I've always been like the family clown. Like I'm always the one that had to dress up and stuff. Like when we would perform Michael Jackson, when I was little, I had to be Michael Jackson. I couldn't be the female with the dress on, looking cute, walking, scared and thriller. I wanted to be the girl with the J curl, little hair, but I could never be that. So I was always, like entertaining. I did commercials as a child and stuff like that. So I mean, it was always in me, but stand-up comedy was like, I never watched comedy. I'm still learning. It's crazy. Like I'm still even learning of comedians. I'm like, who is that? Let me look it up. So I just fell in it. And I was like, it's just a stage. Another way for me to just show who I am and my personality. It's just another stage. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I could never do it. Listen, I know that's not my ministry. I could never. But I love that, sometimes we don't realize we make things really hard when we're trying to figure out our purpose and what we're supposed to be doing with our life. But sometimes, like you said, it's just as easy as falling right into it. And something that you've always done, either with your family. I tell people all of the time, a lot of times your purpose is in your passion, and you've been doing it all your life. And you've been doing it for a long time, but it's just having the faith to really step into it or fall over into it. Yeah. And so it just took that night for it to be like, you on. And then here we are.
Wow.
I love it.
Like that. Oh my God.
I love it. I love it. So let's talk about your creativity and individuality as a comedian. So season 4 of the podcast is all about artistry, creativity, and legacy. And you are certainly creative. Your skits are hilarious, but they're also very relatable. Recently I saw you do, it was funny, but it was so serious. It was the video that you did about depression. And you were talking about how it feels like not, how that water hits different when you ain't had no shower in 3 days over depression. I thought, like, I kind of chuckled, but I thought, you know what? I can relate. He's so right. Because I've been there where I couldn't get out of bed and I couldn't, feel like didn't take no shower, couldn't eat, all those things. And so I want to ask you, do you find it difficult to find the creative space, I guess surrounding around more sensitive or serious topics, especially in the time that we're in, because you made it funny, but it was so real.
It was so real. And you know what is so crazy is that was really my first shower in 3 days. Like it was really happening to me. And so it's like, I don't know. I'm 2020, 2021, 2020. I just learned to just stop really caring what other people thought of me.
Come on.
It's crazy because I'm older and it's like, why did I realize
why
in high school, in middle school, elementary, being young, you want to be liked and, and all these things. And I think maybe because I'm just so, dramatic in a character, I always just wanted to be liked. And like now that I'm older, I just say, I don't care about this shower cap, this scarf on my head. I don't care.
Listen,
in the Forever 21 video, girl, I got eye crust. I was like, you know what? They gonna get whatever they gonna get, however many likes it get, however many views it get. It's not one of the ones that got the most views, but when I hear people like you say like, you felt that, that's all I need, because that was really me. It wasn't a video that I made up, I thought about.
Yeah, it seemed personal. It definitely seemed personal.
That's why I said I need some lotion, because I literally just got out of the shower and I just felt so good. But depression is so real, especially the last 2 years. It's like we've been going through it. And as artists, I really realized I'm not really as essential. I mean, I'm essential, but I'm not as essential as I thought I was, because when everything happened, like life for comics and stuff like that, it was like, no more money, no more shows, no more touching people, and none of that. None of that. So it was it was really the video that like really happened. I recorded it like literally getting out of the shower. So that was real life that y'all got. And to know that it touched some people, I'm so thankful for that, because we got to shake it off. You know what I'm saying? You got to pray about it, shake it off, and move on. I'm going to be in that slump again, though. At one point, I'm going to be there again. Or I'm going to be in the bed, watching crime, eating sex. But
it's real. Like a lot of people be acting like, oh, this was, and you know what? For me, I can't, like you said, for you in your profession, things stop. For me, I was blessed that I was able to continue to work what I do full time, but that ain't the case for a lot of people. And for people that's been like, this has been the best time ever, like that's great. But I still had struggles, just like you said, not being able to touch people and being around family. It has been really difficult. And I think that, again, I was telling you before this, that the power of comedy and laughing has been medicine. So thank you for people like you that push beyond your struggles to make us laugh or to help us. Like that is like, woo, it's a burden.
Wow.
But it's a blessing, because you get to like say like, okay, I went through this, but then come back and help other people. And I love what you said about, listen, I don't usually do this but I'm gonna track back a little bit, because you talked about, not caring what people think. Let me tell you something. That has been my biggest, Gina.
Come on,
that
sis.
has been my biggest struggle all of my life. Like, yes, elementary, middle, high school, but as an adult, I have struggled. Listen, before I'm gonna tell the truth on myself.
Keep it real. Come on, keep it real.
On this camera today, I don't have no lashes. I couldn't find my lashes. I said, oh Lord, I'm gonna go on camera with no lashes. So I'm sitting up here freaking out because I didn't have no lashes. I don't want to be seen with that. Ain't that crazy? Then I'm like, I don't want to wear a jacket because I'm inside. So I'm like, oh, but my
So
arms,
what's your
I don't know.
arm? Because my arm is big. Girl, I don't like wearing nothing with my arm. I don't like no cutoffs. I need my arms covered up or
Yes.
some sleeves.
So I was having a whole meltdown like 10 minutes before, like I got my arm showing, I don't have no lashes, and I can't believe my edges don't want to lay that. Like just really, and it
Don't make me take these lashes off to be with you, girl. Don't make me take these.
But to be, look, snatch them. To be honest, it wasn't really even about me. It's how I would be seen. You understand what I'm saying? Like the perception, because listen, I love a natural beat, and I don't have to have those things, but to know I would be on camera and people would see me in that way is what was like, oh shoot, I can't do that.
You look so cute. And you look so cute. Like I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice the no lashes. Like,
but you see how we do though? We make small. Listen, we make it so big. And nobody even studying that. Who help us? So I love that you said that because it is real. And I want those that are listening and watching to understand that there's no standard that you have to live under or live up to. Like you are the standard.
You are the standard. You are the prize. Just always remember that. You are the prize. And but whoever comes your way or whatever comes your way, that's you lucky. You know it, right? You lucky. Because I am. You know who I am. Period. With the eyelashes. And I'm right with you, sis. My eye almost stuck together trying to put these on before the show. Every time I blink, my little eye right here, that little corner of me getting stuck.
The struggle is real. You understand? But I love that. And I love that you're able to, be true to yourself. How is that though? Because, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of creativity now is based on copying. And you see the same videos, she doesn't start saying it. You see the same videos, you see the same thing, you know what I'm saying? So how like you're talking about it, but how do you really stay in that lane of like, this is me, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what my skits are gonna be about without looking over to see what other people might be doing?
I definitely look over to see what other people are doing, and it's something that we must stop. I really learned though, seriously, like you got the sauce. It's your sauce. Whatever you do is for you. You can't nobody else, bring that personality, bring that different light. Yeah, they do a lot of same skits, but there are some skits, of course, that stand out more than others. Yeah, true. So you like they did the same thing, but hers or his was like way better because it's them. And so for me, I do look, but I have to stay focused. You guys, listen, you got to stop looking. Okay. Now you can take a little peek over the gate. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta bring your little butt down for the dog come. Okay. So you peek over the gate and you come back to reality and know that you are what people are interested in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So once you learn that, everything else will come true. And then I went viral and over a video that I was like, first of all, I just rolled out of bed and just did it. My grandmother would be mad if she saw me with that scarf on a million people, over 1.5 people see me with that scarf on. She would be mad. But people kept saying, well, do it again. No, you're not gonna put that pressure on me.
Yeah. That's good.
And if another one catch. If not, I didn't get $1 for each viewer. So I'm not about to sit here and let these people kill me, girl. I'm not gonna let these people kill me. I ain't gonna let them kill me. So you gotta stay true to yourself. And it sounds so cliche and it sounds like you hear it over and over again. But I'm telling you, when that third eye open up and you really figure out that it's you and nobody else. You know what I'm saying? It's you. Girl, you ain't gonna worry about nothing. Girl, you see Lizzo? You think Lizzo care about what anybody is saying about her?
Don't.
I'm talking about don't. Okay. Girl,
I'm worried about my arms, but she don't care about none of. And she's beautiful.
And she's beautiful. Okay.
I pray for that confidence.
She eat good. She eating nature cereal or whatever she eating over there, and still out here showing on her body. So for real, I think it's you got to dig deep, y'all. It's more than the surface. It's more than what you put on social media. It's what you're doing when you offer social media that helps your social media be on point. If that makes sense.
I love that. You the sauce. You said
okay.
You the sauce. That may be the title of the episode. You the sauce. I love it. So silly. But listen, you're an inspiration. You really are. You're inspiration to myself. And one thing I love seeing is I'm all about woman power. I believe that woman is a superpower, and I'm all about women empowerment. And to see women doing a thing, especially in what some people would consider male dominated fields. I know it's not easy, but listen, y'all be doing the doggone thing, especially when like sometimes in comedy, men are kind of pushed out more than women. I mean, you got some women that do their thing and we know of them, but you hear those names all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then you hear about the men. So have you felt that a lot through your career, and how do you really overcome that? Because some of my listeners are business owners, or they're entrepreneurs, or they're corporate people in corporate America. How do, in my demographic is mostly women. So how do you deal with it?
Yeah. Man, we deal with so much, it don't make no sense. I don't know about in other professions, but I'm telling you right now, in the comedy world, it's like they want to single us out on purpose. It's the craziest thing to me. You know, I like to get introduced as the next comedian. You know, I like when they say the next comedian comes to the stage, she hails from blah, 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 blah. I don't like that. Oh, y'all ready? I got a female coming. All right, fellas, this is y'all. She looked good. Ladies, man, you know, it's like, why you had to give me, you didn't say, well, the next dude coming to the stage. No, we don't do us like that. You know, we are comedians. We want to be considered equal. You know what I'm saying? Equally in this thing. Because there's some females that are funnier than some males out here. And I'm talking about, honey, and they know it. That's why they ain't booking. That's why they ain't booking us. Our own lane. That's why women, like you said, have been holding it down. We're making our own lane. You got women like Corey B, Woo Woo, Jess Niche, Patrice DeVoe, Precious Hall, Kamira. Girl, it's so many females out here killing the game that I can honestly at this point look past all these males, because I'd be like, sir, because it's too funny females. It's too funny females right behind you. And yes, we can work together, ladies. Let me say that.
Thank you.
As a female comedian, we got our little, you know what I'm saying? We got our little, you know, really. But I will say that when it's time to work, females is working. You can leave all that catty queen or whoever you want on the side. When it's time to work and come together, I see as a community in female comics, we come together and work together. So I gotta say that about us ladies, because we strong. We got to be strong.
For real. I love that. I tell women that all the time. Like, if you one of those women that's like, I don't do females, I don't fool with you. Like, I just don't believe in that. And I feel like if we're grown, we definitely can work together. And I really do. I really try very hard the last 3 years in the work that I do. I really try to bring women together and to reconstruct that narrative, or really destroy that narrative that women cannot, especially Black women.
Especially Black women. Because them white girls be out there.
You know? But like, no, like, we can do it. And I love that you said that, because it is possible. And, you know, a lot of times we can't, or we don't. We choose not to because of preconceived ideas. Like, it's not even like reality. She looked at us funny. Maybe, homegirl, look, I can't see good. So if I ain't got my glasses, I'll be looking right past you because I don't see you. But somebody will take that and be like, oh, she being funny. I didn't see you. I can't see without my glasses. I'm looking cross-eyed in this camera right now. Stop it. Like, we gotta stop that.
First of all, I was looking behind you. Okay, I wouldn't even look at you.
Child, I'm trying to see where I'm going.
I'm crazy. But people have stuff going on. And I've learned that as a little kid. You know, your parents will tell you, your grandparents, like, you know, you never know what the next person's going through. You know, always try to be kind. Those are things that stuck with me, you know, still today. So when I see folks with little attitudes or little certain things, and girl, I watched a lot of Snap and For My Man.
Me too.
Folks is at home going through some stuff. You know, so I tried to seriously, I tried now. You look past him and like, oh, Lord, you know, I probably wouldn't even be like, what's wrong with her? You know, because I'm not even, I feel like I don't know. Like, it's not about me. Like, why everybody make things about you? It's not about you, man.
That's
not the only one on this earth walking.
Especially right now. It's so much going on. For you to make everything about you, that's just a little, come on.
Yes.
That's too much.
Girl.
So we talked about you being an inspiration, but who are some of your inspirations? Because you shared the stage with a lot of people. I don't know if any of those persons are any of your inspirations, but who has inspired you to do what you do?
Man, well, who inspires me to like basically kind of just keep going? My older sister April. My older sister April has lupus, been diagnosed since she was 14. My sister's 49. Okay. They said if she make it through the night at 14, it would be a miracle. She's 49.
Wow.
So to see her, you know, and she's an RN, registered nurse girl, she takes care of people. She on dialysis. Like she just does there's so much going on, but she does everything with no complaints. I mean, she gets the job done. So that right there, you know, when I feel a little lazy or I feel a little like I can't do it, you know, I look like, look now, if April can get up with this, all of this going on, then you should be able to get up. You know, but Martin Lawrence is like a great person that I look up to because he didn't care about don't wear a dress. He didn't care about people said about him. You know what I'm saying? So see somebody like Martin Lawrence go through all these phases and he went through the dress phase, but it didn't knock him off of the, you know, because when the comics started wearing dresses, it took the men to like another level. So people start getting dissed and talking about, but Martin, for him to do Shanae and Big Mom, I don't know. I just love me some Martin Lawrence.
Me too.
The entertainer. You know, my son, my husband, I have a really, really, really great support system. I just don't let stuff that I can't control, you know, get up on me, y'all. So I try to do my best every day. That's all.
Doing well. You are doing well. That's beautiful. So what does the future look like? What does the future look like for Miss Gina G? Yes, she's funny. What does it look like? What can we expect from you in the years to come?
Girl, first of all, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm gonna give you one of the good little wigs. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all this you I'm struggling with this new part. Okay, so just know I'm gonna get me some better hair.
I wouldn't even know,
girl. The little frizz on the side, you know, that's why you gotta swoop it. But seriously though, like I'm really looking into doing some acting, taking comedy another step, doing what I used to do as a kid, and I'm looking to get cast in a couple commercials, you know, a couple sitcoms. It's really a dream of mine, but I want to, you know, put together some shows, you know, showcase some other talent besides me, put my name on some stuff and show other funny people that I know that the world should be able to see, you know, and just continue to just grind, man, because I really feel like the journey is really the best part of it all. I really feel like, you know, when you get to the top, you kind of wish you was still on the grind. So I'm really just trying to enjoy this journey and not let it bring me down, you know, and not let it, you know, get me big headed, stay humble, you know, to hear people that I inspire people. I'm like, what? Me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just so weird. So, but to know that I had that responsibility, it makes it better for me to continue to just be myself and give you guys all of me and be 100% honest. And I ain't never gonna do no sucker stuff for y'all. So don't be looking for Gina. No,
thank you.
No sucker nothing to make it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? My one Hollywood crush has passed away, Paul Walker. So ain't nobody else gonna get none for me to make it. So y'all didn't mess up.
I love you. I love your spirit. You are so freaking amazing. Let the people know how they can stay in contact with you and everything that is to come.
Okay, you guys make sure you follow me on Gina G 2 Funny. That's Gina G the number 2 Funny on Instagram, TikTok. I don't do Snapchat like that because that's my son be on Snapchat. I just be trying not to give it his life. So don't worry about Snapchat. Anyway, and then Facebook for all my little, what's up, auntie? What's up, uncle? Okay. You know that Facebook? It's Gina G TOO Funny because they won't let me put the 2 on there because Facebook, you know, for the old folks. So, but anyway, you guys just follow me, keep, you know, send me DMs, let me know what you want to see, what you don't want to see. I love to hear from you guys. And yeah, that's it, man. I'm so thankful that you had me on here. Because you didn't have to be me on your show, girl. This is fun.
Well, thank you for joining me. This was very fun. By far, one of my funnest interviews ever, episodes ever. And I believe that I enjoyed it. And I know the listeners and watchers will as well. So y'all, you heard it here, Miss Gina G. Yes, she funny. Did I say it right? Yes, she funny.
Yeah, she funny is my hashtag.
I get right to the end and mess it up.
Where in my closet, the only space I got, Lord, since the pandemic. So I have a show on Thursday that I do, Chit Chat in the Closet. I do Melanin Express on Mondays. I'm just trying to, I do Fit and Funny with my home. I just try to stay busy. You hear me?
That's good though.
Smoke all this weed. I'm trying not to smoke all this weed. I'm trying to just smoke a blunt a day. Okay, let's just keep it real. I'm trying to just stick to a blunt a day. So I'm trying to stay busy so it don't turn into 2. Okay.
Girl, listen, we all trying to stay sane, okay? Thank you so much, Gina, for joining. Thank you for your hilarious spirit. And again, thank you for keeping us laughing in these times. Until next time, you all are listening to and watching the Ever Evolving Podcast.
Peace.